Oh, yeah. That was perfect timing. Alright. Don't have very much money. Thankfully, things are pretty cheap right now. Enhanced jacket. Okay. Get 3 of those. Let's equip the homies. Really no upgrade for Agate? Ah, there was. I just didn't see it. Okay. No Orbital Factory because it's in the other place, I guess? Yeah, I'm trying to get my bearings here in town because everything is all goofed up. Here we go. Are Professor Russell and Tita even in? Knowing Russell, they might be at the central factory. Grandpa, the second floor is cleaned up. Thank you, Tita. You organize the parts next. Okay. Don't think we have to worry about finding them. Sounds like. Come on. Yo, you doing all right, short stuff? Agate. Or as Tita likes to say, agate. You're back. Where have you been? I do believe my work is being disrupted by a big, loud oaf with a sword the size of an airship. Can always stop visiting, you know. Still good to see you two again. Place is a bit of a mess, though. Let me guess, that little shakeup knocked everything over. Yeah, sorry for the mess. Hiya, everyone. Sorry I haven't been in touch. Estelle, hello. Estelle. Tita, what's... It's really you. I thought you were gone forever. Wait, hang on, gone forever? I'd never do that. But I heard Joshua ran away, and then you left the country. Thought I was never going to see you again. Oh, Tita. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have left without saying anything. As I recall, Cassius sent you off to that bracer school in Le Mans, didn't he? When did you get home? I just got back a little while ago. I was working in Rouen after getting back. I only just arrived in Zeiss. I see. Well, welcome back. Oh, wait. The two with you. Hello, Professor. Tita. Sorry, I've been out of touch as well. Pardon our intrusion, good sir. Chloe, Olivier, everyone's here. This is wonderful. They're helping us with our investigation. A lot of stuff happened in Rouen. Well, let's get comfortable and hear the story, eh? Come, I'll show you to the living room. So the true force behind a coup is on the move again. And they had another gospel with them, troubling. holographic projector that can show an image all the way across a region. How is that even possible? Well, the concept of a projected hologram is nothing new. I've been kicking around ideas for pulling it off myself, even. But a device that can project a lifelike three-dimensional image great distances away from its origin point? I can scarcely even imagine the physics behind such a thing. That weirdo we fought said something about an experiment with a new gospel. It did seem bigger than the one from before, but it didn't stop our orbments. Oh yeah, speaking of, how's the gospel we captured in the coup? You figure anything about it yet? About that, the more I investigate that little enigma, the stranger it gets. Stranger? Yes, let me start at the end, actually. I'm convinced the orbital shutdown phenomenon is not a function of the device itself. What? But Black Orbment has stopped other orbments dead in their tracks. We've seen it, Professor. We've seen orbments stop in its presence. That isn't quite the same thing, milady. No matter how I look at it, though, the quartz in the device simply cannot actually do that. It can certainly warp orbital fields. Oh. How it can do that, but suppress them? No. Warp orbital fields. Oh, orbital field refers to the electromagnetic field generated by the individual orbital device. With normal orbments, you can describe an orbital field by drawing its field lines, and those follow very specific rules. When Grandpa tested the gospel, though, its field didn't obey those rules at all. This is going a little above my pretty little head, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid not much is registering. In layman's terms, it's a warped orbital field that doesn't obey the laws of such things as we understand them. Regardless of that, though, ultimately, the orbital field amounts to nothing more than orbital energy in an area. Unless we were to apply very specific direction and purpose to them, you shouldn't get the orbital shutdown phenomenon effect regardless. To be honest, it'd been utterly stuck. Okay, I'd been utterly stuck on this, but with your report of the holographic business, I may have an idea. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I'm not sure how that was useful, but you're welcome. The Royal Army ought to have possession of the hologram thing the enemy was using. If you want to have a look, get in touch with them. I may just do that. Speaking of which, what are you going to be up to now? Will you be working in Zeiss for a while? Oh yeah, about that. We're investigating the earthquakes. Ah, so Kilika thinks the earthquakes... Well, it is true that earthquakes are rare here in the Burrow, and she is correct about the earthquake at the Wolf Fort. 3 days ago. I think Miss Kilika is right. I don't remember Zeiss getting any tremors at all. That is kind of weird. Well, it's a natural phenomenon, so I doubt the society is involved, or I kind of doubt. It's still pretty weird, though, and we'd like to figure out what's going on. Indeed, earthquakes, I wonder if it would be useful. Gramps, if you haul out another weird invention, I swear. I do have something in mind. But then how would we, transmit the data back here using, and then hook it into the Capel? Of course. Yes, it worked perfectly. Professor Russell, could you keep the rest of us in the loop? Don't worry, I need to check a few things regardless before we start. I'd recommend heading to Wolf Fort and learn from them what happened. I'll see about preparing you a little something useful when you get back. Well, I definitely won't say no, but what little something are we talking about here? Let's spoil the surprise, just you wait. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get to the central factory. Just have to browbeat Murdoch into going along. Tita, would you mind helping your old grandpa? Oh, sure. Estelle, Agate, I'm sorry. We finally meet again after so long, and it's okay, don't worry. I'm just happy I got a chance to see you again. Estelle. Hey, no tears now, kiddo. Besides, we'll be here in Zeiss for a while. We'll have plenty of chances to see each other later. Just you wait. Yeah. How come the professor can't jump out of his seat? He has to, like, project himself off or something. I'm sorry we couldn't give you much of a welcome. Don't worry, Tita. Fear not. We shall stop by again. Perhaps on that day I too can be greeted with such moist, welcoming eyes. And on that day you'll have 2 black eyes. Anyway, see you later. We'll contact the guild once we're ready. Just leaving us in their house. Don't forget to lock up. Well, those 2 haven't changed at all. Still inside all the time, fiddling with machines at her age. And that makes me worry, you know. She doesn't do a lot of girl stuff, I guess. But hey, I didn't at that age either, and I turned out okay. Her parents ought to be the ones worried about it, dang it. I guess they can't, being out of the country. I think I might have to talk to Gramps about it next time we see him. Why, Agate? That's quite a brotherly thing to say. Or perhaps a fatherly thing to say. What a fine daughter. You would make any man jealous, Mr. Krosner. You looking to lose some teeth, Blondie? Not at all. Indeed, I do envy your bond with that girl. To be honest, I understand what Olivier means. Tita's the kind of girl you wish was your little sister. I envy you, Estelle. Hey, Chloe, cut it out. Well, don't worry. Everyone will get to know her soon enough. Except for Olivier, maybe. Estelle, an arrow, my heart. Oh, 4, I can't keep up with this. Let's get the show on the road, huh? You're right, we should. Let's make our way to the Wolf Fort while we work on those other jobs. An arrow, my heart. Okay, so we're in Zeiss. I got a Pop-Tart here, so I'm just gonna kind of waste a little bit of time here. Well, I need to go to the west side. So we need to go to Leiston Fortress for that short quest. Maybe if we go totally, completely north. Oh, I go up this one. The landing port. Ritter. Okay, so this is the one that I need to go on. Right. Find some enemies so I can eat my Pop-Tart.
Night.
Who's Sako Fu, man? Why does that have 4,000 HP? Uses Kung Fu to beat up others in pursuit of happiness. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Like they were fast as lightning. What a jerk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You, sir. Handsome. Thanks. Hey, this guy is a jerk. They're all jerks.
Take that.
I do not recommend fighting ninja sheep. Good experience, though. Now, if I remember correctly, there were the egghead monsters on this road last time that gave really good experience when I was here at the time. You know, there wasn't anything in the chest. Opening it showered you with opening it showered you in confetti. Yay! Yay! Oh, you're stuck up. All right. I bodied myself. don't know what they did to buff her, but they like doubled or tripled her damage.
Take that.
Here for a rematch.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that that quartz is pretty bad. Looking into yet another empty chest. You wonder who leaves all these lying around unlocked. Impede 2 is huge, because I think, yeah, we only have an Impede 1. 15%. I feel like Impede 1 is just really, really important. %, ain't no joke.
Should have done that.
There are no bird dudes here, though. Oh. I don't want to fight these guys just for revenge. Still hits pretty hard. I dig it.
Should have done that.
You're gonna level up soon. Wait, do you? No, you do not. There you are. Chest is empty. Not even half empty. Just plain empty. Hey, Nintendork, my head is back. It is back. Going loco. What damage are you gonna do? Okay. Good damage. Yeah, I removed myself from the equation
Piece of cake.
on Trails in the Sky 1 so that I could get through the game. And it worked. Dirty carrot. Clean these guys up pretty nicely, I'd say.
Take that.
You know, just a part of me knew that that was gonna miss. And when it didn't, I was just like a little disappointed. I know it's a horrible thing, but this is how it is. Any chance you could put that thing back where you found it? Not a chance. It belongs to me now.